What's up, people? What is shaking, bacon? What is cooking, good looking? Oh, all right, man. It's Monday. So we're at June 30th. See, first things first, we're going to bust open the daily. See, what do we see? Oh, we just ran buy side here. Excuse me if you hear my washer and dryer. So what I'm paying attention to is this here and that there. There's a gap, so we're gonna go there. There's a gap there too, so go there. Excuse me. So that's what I'm paying attention to, as well as this wick. We'll go down. Excuse me, 15-minute. Like I said in my Sunday video, my analysis for the week. I gotta get rid of that. It's gonna make things complicated and too much. What I want to see is come down and close this and maybe go higher. I only say maybe because I would say these right here, those are equal lows. And we spent all of last week bullish. And I'm not sure if we're going to continue to go higher. I don't think we will. But again, I don't know. I'm just here to respond accordingly. Take a look at ES. ES has already taken its London low, so we want to see NASDAQ do the same. And what I'm going to do is measure this wick right here. I'm choosing this wick because it's the lowest wick. Like it's like the, I don't know what to call it. It's like the lowest thing. It has to go past this before it can go anywhere. And so if market doesn't start to break down and close below this, I know, okay, what's more than likely that we're looking for something up here. Again, that's why I measured that. I should do it on a 5-minute because that's the higher time frame that I'm using. See, we wicked, but didn't get to halfway. ES already ran its low. So now the question becomes, does it want to go lower? Or did it take that low to go higher? People are hilarious. People crack me up. So we got to close below this, and look how this is responding at this 50. Excuse me. I really don't trade ES, but didn't even make it there. Busy. We got another one. And see how that's, we came down, wicked, and remember ES has already taken its low. So the question becomes, does it want to go lower or does it want to go higher? And I'm saying lower, just based off this right here. We have a wick. I measured this wick on a 5 minute my higher time frame. Look what we did. We stopped. So I would say lower prices. NASDAQ wicked into, and I'm just going to focus on NASDAQ. I'll leave ES alone. I'll just use it to figure out where it's going. Wicked up into this one. Want to see this left as, oh, what? Breakaway. I don't want to see market go back up into that. Ooh, excuse me. Do not want to see market go back into there. In economic calendar, we don't have anything today. So whatever trade I decide to take, it has to jump out at me. Like I said, just because I already took this low. You know, 1 minute and see what's happening in. Okay, so what was made jagged? This. Let's saw. Well, where equal lows? We got here. We got here. So yeah, like I said, I would be looking for shorts. Excuse me. Need some coffee. Coffee. Let's see what ES took the London low, and this is the wick we measured. Stop there. Wicked. Open. Close. Open. Close. I mean, it could retrace up into this one, but that's why I measured this. And since it took the sell side, I would be looking up here. And then NASDAQ has not taken its sell side, so we are completely just out of sync. Like, look at that. Like, look at, oh, snaps, what's going on there? Oh, come on. No, close. So we're out of sync for sure. ES has not taken this high, but it took the low. NASDAQ, the Nazi, 5 minute. NASDAQ has taken it high, but didn't take the low. So yeah. They're not in sync at all. So you can't even use one to determine the other. Like, look at that. No high was taken in ES. The London high was taken at 535. This hasn't happened. So Man, that's difficult. That is extremely difficult. And part of me is saying don't even touch it. Because if they're out of sync, what makes you think you're gonna be in sync with anything? you know? The only thing I could say is take this, run that London low, and be fine. But again, high still intact. High was taken. And I can't say who's leading and who's following. Like that's hard. So I would like to say ES is leading, but ES never ran its London high. And then you could say, okay, well, NASDAQ is leading, but it ran its high, but never touched the London low. Where ES has already ran the London low. So it's like, what is going on here, buddy? I think it might be one of these days where we press no buttons and we just tape read and watch. Or opening bell or first percent fair value gap. Because again, that's out of sync. Completely out of sync. And what we got? 4th of July on Friday for us people in the Americas or in the United States. I say Americas. Forget you got South America, Central America. Friday is the 4th of July. You get to blow stuff up. My favorite holiday. Just because I get to blow stuff up. Like I said, I don't know. And the only thing that's difficult is again, we're not in sync. Like we are completely out of sync. And I wonder if because I found this. I'm not gonna say I found it, but caught my eye yesterday was the continuous contracts for ES and NQ. Let's see if I can pop that up. So I wonder if that has something to do with us being out of sync. And then I'll show you here in a little bit if this screen ever decides to load. Doo-doop, 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 doo-doop. So, and this is what I'm talking about right here. I wonder if this is why we're not in sync. So the continuous contract, again, this was I spoke about this in my analysis yesterday. We ran a high here. Then we go down to the ES continuous contract. Look where we're at. We haven't even ran that high. Get rid of some of this stuff so we can see. So again, I wonder if this has a lot to do with us not being in sync. This is the continuous contract for ES. Again, we have not taken the highs on the daily for ES. But if I go up to NASDAQ, we have taken them and we took one high and we have taken the other one. So again, I wonder if that has something to do with the futures contracts being out of sync. And I only noticed that yesterday, and I'm not sure if there is a correlation, if there is something in between that I'm missing. Because again, just the fact that ES ran a low, NASDAQ ran a high, has not ran a low. It's like, I don't know. And it's like, well, how long can the market stay like this? I don't think that much longer, because there's no money in. People aren't sure. Hmm. I don't know. I ain't even gonna front like I do. This one's difficult. And it's only difficult because, again, ES ran a high, didn't run a low. I'm sorry, NASDAQ ran a high, didn't run a low. ES, high still intact, but ran its low. So it's almost like they're flip flopped. Again, I ain't going to say I know, but we going to learn something today. We going to learn something today. That's the thing. Well, you got equals highs here. Just disrupted these lows, but then you got lows here. Untapped, busy, untapped, untapped. And when I say untapped, excuse me, when I say untapped, I'm picturing like someone tapping to a water line or something. These are clean spots where you could attach something and suck it from it. And that's just how my brain is picturing, I guess. See, these are still all open. Ran these lows, and then we got all these lows down here. And I believe right here, that's equal lows. But to get down here, we got to get past all of this. But we'll see. I just don't see it going higher. But again, I can be completely wrong. And I am okay with that. I am okay with that. Because this is difficult. It's not the same market as last year. It's a whole nother beast. I didn't do anything, so we'll continue without saving. Like I said, that's what's throwing me off. But then we ran this high already, so if I was to say which one am I looking for, I would say lower prices if I had to say. Again, that's the one thing that's like, dude, I don't know. Because in a you know ideal situation, what would I like to see? I would like to see both of them do the same thing. Like that would be ideal. I would like to see ES had already run this. And then if they both did this right here, ran this high, and then ES ran this low, well, if I'm trading the NASDAQ and they both ran a high and ES ran the low, I would say, okay, well, ES is leading, and then I would trade NASDAQ because it hasn't ran that low. But again, this is what's catching me up right here. We ran a high already. Have not. So it's like, well, are we going to get back and run this high? Or, yeah, are we going to come back and run this high again? Because we ran this low. So right now, my attention is, okay, well, up here. But again, we're out of sync. Let me see, where's my notebook? What do I have written down for a market that is out of sync? Let's see. I got one. I got two. Got three. Three trading journals. One's full. Working on the second. And I'm not really interested in this. Like I am not interested in this at all. Like maybe it'll be one of these weeks where I do nothing, no trades. We just come and kick it and hang out and watch the market. Because again, I don't know what's going on here. Like who's leading? Who's following? Who's setting the pace? Because right now they're in their own different corners of the field, warming up to their own tunes. No one is on the same page. So fuck you, coach. I'm going this way. I'll be back though. Yeah, because look at that. I know I'm not crazy. That's not something I want to be in. You want the markets to be in sync. And I wonder how long will it take for them to be out of sync before they sync back up. I wonder. I wonder if you know. Let's see. All markets starting consolidation and move to expansion, impulse swing, back to consolidation or retracement. When retracement happens, it goes back to a level of expansion, reversal, retracement, back to consolidation. So consolidation, expansion, and then from expansion has to go consolidation or retracement. Yeah, but I'm looking for out of sync market. Let me see. Again, I'm not really interested in this at all. Kind of tricky. Like I said, the only reason why I'm not interested in it, I'll look for this later because I don't plan on taking any trades today. Just because of that. Again, this is difficult. See, that's the part where it's like, huh. Yeah, that's the part where I don't know. I ain't gonna portray like I do, because I don't. And again, though, it's tripping me up because high still intact, low is ran. Nasdaq is the opposite. High was ran, low still intact. So it's like, what the heck is going on? Or do we want to just consolidate? Just go sideways. Let's see what this opening range gap does, because I don't know. Again, just based off of this right here, I would have went long. And then look at what we got here. Long. But since we're out of sync, I am not trying to press any buttons. And maybe it is the continuous contract that has something to do with it. I don't know. I will definitely look into that and see if I can figure anything out. Because it's got me pondering. Because if that's the case, that means whenever that happens, market's going to be out of sync. And that's not saying that's what it is, but to me that seems like the only thing that makes sense. But I don't know much of much. I'm just here to learn. That's it. That's all. Mm. Wicks do damage, bodies to the story. Let's get on a 1 minute, see what's happening there. I mean, unless it wants to come here, but again, I don't know, because that high is still intact. This low was ran, high was ran, low is still intact. So talk about difficulty. Oh. Hmm. I wonder. What's in a wonder ball? Candy shaped inside it. Candy shapes and sizes. Figures of a ball. I wonder, what's in a wonder ball? Let me know if y'all remember Wonder Balls. Like I said, you could trade this if you want from here to there, but again, I'm not interested in this. It's hard. Not saying I can't do it, but why push myself when I don't necessarily have to, and I see a problem, or I'm not gonna say a problem. I see an issue that I don't know why it's there. So it doesn't make sense to act if I don't know why, because if I don't know why, I don't have a solution or even the means to figure out why, because I don't know why this is happening. Like I said, the only thing I could think of is the continuous contracts. We're not in sync. The S has not ran the highs. Nasdaq already did. And then again, it's like, well, how long can we stay out of sync? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, this ain't gonna be a long one at all today. We gonna keep it short. People are funny. People crack me up. People crack me up. All right, so I'll probably wait to the opening bell and see what happens there. Because again, I'm unsure, and so I'm not gonna do anything today or this morning. Well, yeah, I can't do anything this afternoon because live calls. So I guess it'll be this morning. If I don't take a trade, I don't take a trade. I am back into my demo account. Let's see what I did yesterday. Hmm. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, ah, 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 ah. Again, I don't know. Like I tell my children, if you don't know, you don't go. If you don't know, you don't go. You gotta have a rhyme and reason why you're doing something. You can't be just doing nothing either. Again, like how that's sitting right there, I see a short. I only see a short because we already ran the high. low still intact. But again, with us being out of sync, I don't know. Because look, we ran this low, so I would be paying attention here. And maybe it's one of those things where you don't like when they're out of sync, you trade them separately. You can't necessarily, use one or the other to determine where one's going to go. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Man, and just the fact that I can see this is pretty awesome. Pretty freaking awesome. And the crazy part is, Nasdaq is usually the one that 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 actually runs towards things and stretches its legs. And then ES is the slow sister. It takes her time. Again, I don't know. I don't know. Like since ES is low, I would say up here. But again, like with us being out of sync, and if we run a high again, I don't know. So it's like 45 handles from here. I don't know. It's like 30 something here. There. We got 10 minutes to the opening bell. See where we close Friday, so I can see where you are electronically. So we closed at a discount. Right now we are where at a premium. Another thing I noticed is when you go from electronic to regular trading, there is no Asian session in regular trading. Like there is no Asian session. Then you go back to electronic, and you get an Asian session. So to me, that sounds like the Asian session is really not that important. That's what I get from it, at least. I'm not saying that's what it is, but that's what I get from it. Again, no trades taken because I, I don't know. I don't know. Give me some. Yeah, I'm tired. The Santa Clara Pier 360 skate jam. Oh man. Hopefully it's nice enough and we can get on the skate today. Goofy Goobersons. Again, no trades taken because out of sync. Or at least that's how I see it. I'm not gonna say that's what it is, but that's how I see it. High was ran, low wasn't ran. High left intact, low was ran. Excuse me. So yeah, that's where it's like, I don't know. And I'll go. I know I have something written down about when it's out of sync, but I don't feel like going through it right now. I will do that when the stream closes, or I guess when I'm done recording. Like I said, I believe we're out of sync. Let's see what the dollar is doing. What's going on here? What is, oh, all right. Let's see what dollar's doing. The dollar just, that's messy too. The dollar just ran a high. So in perfect market, indice or dollar goes up, indices go down, dollar goes down, indice goes up. But again, I'm not sure we're in sync at all. Like, baby, bye, 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 bye. Jesus, dude, what's wrong with you? Might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie. Call me when you are available. Will do. We got open and bell in 4 momentos. Excuse me. Make sure this mic didn't die on me. We still in here. Like swimwear. Big news gets sponsored with Streamlabs. I'll check that out afterwards. See what's cracking. See what's popping in. Man, I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everybody is pursuing and doing what they want to do. Or if you're not, you at least have a goal or a dream or something, man. Like I said, I'm not trading this because I see it as out of sync. I'm sure someone else sees an opportunity, but I just don't feel, or I guess we can't go off of feelings. I don't see any reason to be in this. Because again, high still intact, high was ran. Low was ran, low still intact. So yeah, I don't know. Let's put dollar on here and see if we could come up with something. It's a daily. What is that? Monthly. Jeez Louise, Batman. Oh, wow. Wow. So on a monthly, we're closing this. We got equal lows here, equal lows there. This is dollar. Sheesh. Let's see. I'm going to go look at all them equal lows. Yikes. Wowzers. 1 month. 1 day. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure. I am in it to tape read today. I'm not pressing no buttons. Because again, I don't know. And if we don't know, we don't go. If we don't have an idea or a sense of direction, we don't go. Because again, I'm what I see is two different. It's almost like two different markets right now. Like ES is doing its own thing, Nasdaq is doing its own thing. Look, see, and they're both on the 5 minute. So look, they're both 5 minute, and this is what's catching me up. And I guess not catching me up, but it's just like I don't know. So again, if I don't know, I'm not going nowhere. So we're at a high premium. I'll go NASDAQ because that's what I like to trade. Excuse me. Open, close. So close to that open. And again, I am not interested in taking any kind of trades here because again, I don't know. This is halfway. That's the low. We'll change that to low here in a little bit. Okay. Save as opening. Gap low. Save that. Again, so consequent encroachment of this would be the first target. Open, close. Low. That's the high. Like I said, I'm not really interested in today because the out of syncness, if that's a word. I wasn't sure where we're going this morning. It looks like my like I said, the thing that threw me off is this. Like this is what threw me off. Because again, we're out of sync. This high is still intact. So nah. I'd rather save my mental capital versus trying to push something that I didn't see. And maybe again, maybe I need to not like when this happens, maybe I literally just need to focus on one market. Because again, like to me, that just it yeah, we're not in sync. We're at a high at 525. This high at 525 where we're at. We didn't even come close to the high. So am I upset? Nah. Nah, 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 nah. I'm cool with this one. I'm so cool with this one. Because again, the logic that I use, it wasn't there. Like it just wasn't there. And then we got a 5 minute. You know what? Maybe this was, the tail that says, hey, we're not interested. But again, oh, you know what? We have this one right here, but it was just it don't make sense to me. Like it just didn't make sense. Yeah, and we just gonna let that one go. Cause now, like if and that's the thing, man. If they were in sync and they both did the same thing, I would have been looking for shorts off the jump. Because this high was ran, there's no reason to look for anything up here. But again, this threw me for a loop. Threw a wrench in my machine. Said, halt, stop. Someone call maintenance. Lock out, tag out. Man, that's a beautiful move. Like it really is. Like it really is. But again, it just to me, I don't see I don't I don't I just don't see it. I just don't see it. And again, if this was ran, oh okay, I need to be looking down here. And maybe again, maybe I won't even pay attention to ES and I'll literally just stick to one market because if I was just sticking to one and I didn't pay attention to both of them, I would have went short here. Like this would have been a short. Okay, well I'm looking for shorts. Why? Well, we ran this. We disrupted buy side. So what do I need to be looking for? Equal lows or inefficiencies here. And then I would have measured this wick or no, the lowest one, and I would have found consequent encroachment, and that would have been my target, my tag, my target profit. And again, maybe tomorrow we don't even look at ES. We don't even compare them. Again, I don't know. Because we ran the London low, didn't get the consequent encroachment, have not got the consequent encroachment. It's 937. So yeah, I don't know. We'll stick around till 10 o'clock and see what we get, see what it's looking like. But I've explained what I was looking for. I've explained why I didn't take the trade because to me it just didn't make sense. So what? ES is gonna go run this high now? Like, what's going on here? Excuse me. Now, would you look at that? So, what do we do here? Close this hourly. Yeah, we got inefficiency. And that's basically what I was looking for. Tracing up in here and there. We'll wait till this candle closes to see where this is going to be. Oh, excuse me. All right, we didn't get to consequent encroachment. We literally stopped right there. So what happened? Kind of ran by side, but we did not get the consequent encroachment. Asian low is still intact. Like I said, I see this market as being out of sync. It's how I see it. Not saying that's what it is. That is my interpretation of it and the things that I have learned. Get rid of that. Yeah, I need to just pay attention to NASDAQ. Get rid of that. Ran the low, ran the high. So work down into here somewhere. And so my higher time frame. Lowest wick is here. Five-minute Civi here. Every motion been deprived. Forgive myself 100 times, dog. I love when you count me out. Miss regrets, I believe that you love me wrong. Can you sit on my own? So these are consequent encroachment of both these wicks. Ran a low, fair value gap presents itself. And it is a what? Civi, sell side, buy side imbalance. So I want to see buy side delivered. And again, like I said, I don't know. Like with this, yeah, I don't know. Excuse me. So I could retrace all the way back up into there. That's a 5-minute. 5-minute Sibi. So we're gonna stick around till probably 10 o'clock, 10:30. So lower prices are in the cards today. Get below this. So now I want to see how we operate around this wick right here. Oh, excuse me. See, hasn't hit consequent encroachment. Zach already has. So what about this high that's up here? That's still intact. See, this wick here, below consequent encroachment. That's the crazy part. I'd have been short any other day, but so this threw me for a loop. So one thing I will just, I want to say I'll stick to one, but you're using one and you're looking for an in-sync market, you're gonna kind of use both. Oh, excuse me. And look how that responded off of that. So we got to consequent encroachment, which is halfway of the opening range gap. We also ran the Asian low. And then we have this 5-minute SIBI here. But again, throws me off is this. That's what throws me off. Me personally. I can't speak for anyone else. All right, let that one go. Let that one go. And we have Friday and Sundays new week opening gap right here. Open, close, to open. Got a new week opening gap sitting in the bottom of the opening range gap. And now since we have a new low, or so this is ran. So I would be looking up here. Our time frame. And look how we stopped. 5-minute busy. Oh, kidding. 5-minute busy. Wicks do damage. Bodies tell a story. What are these bodies doing? They stopped at consequent encroachment and stayed above it. We still got a new week opening gap down here, which is Friday's closed, the Sunday's open. And the trade I wanted was this, but I wasn't sure, so I took nothing. Yeah, see, we don't have no news or nothing today. So since we ran the Asian low, stayed in halfway. Let's see, up here, up there. Oh, excuse me. because I use the 1 minute for entries. And my thought process on measuring that wick is, okay, well, if we hit this and stay below it, we're not interested in going back up there. Go down the 1 minute and see what happens. Yeah, all those are being closed. Brr. Excuse me. It was this NASDAQ, seeing that's, I mean, it already ran its high, so I don't know where. Don't know. You better call Tyrone. Call him and tell him, come on, help you pack your. Come on, come on, come on. You better call Tyrone. Call him. Mm, 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 mm. You better call Tyrone. Call him. I think what makes the tyrant unsafe to. So which one? And let's see, back into this 5 minute Sibby. Yeah, we'll see. See, open range gap. High still intact. Low ran or high ran. What kind of volume are we looking at today? Blah 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 blah. Oh, there we go. It's no kind of no volume, no open interest, a whole lot of nothing. Excuse me. They said that was a sweet move. Like that was pretty spectacular, I must say. Um, but I didn't take it. How? Yeah, I didn't take it. So Ooh, frick. You better call Tyrone. Call him. Creeping up on 10 o'clock. Like I said, no trades sticking here because of this. I wasn't sure. And I'm still not sure because, again, high still intact. Low is ran. High, or I'm sorry, high still intact. Low is ran. Low is ran. High was ran. Low is ran. Low is ran. So ES still has its high intact. NASDAQ already ran its high. They're both ran their lows already. One got to the Asian low. Well, they both got to the Asian low. Okay. One did not get to consequent encroachment. One did. 5-minute SIBI. 5-minute SIBI. So again, I'm not sure. I see this as a market that's out of sync. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I'm sure I will find the right answer, or somebody will let me know, will point me in the right direction. Like I said, this to me, I don't know. Again, maybe it's the continuous contract that still needs to go run highs before we get back into sync. And this is what I'm talking about right here, just so we're aware. Highs, NASDAQ has already ran its highs. So, that being said, yeah, man, I think I might sit around, see if we can get a silver bullet, or see what was that? See if what the market presents for a silver bullet. Raw. Give me some breakfast. Some breakfast. It's a whole lot of nothing going on today. Whole lot of Nathan. See, look at that. See, and that's where it's like, what the hell is going on there? Wick. Have not came to consequent encroachment. No wicks. Already been to consequent encroachment and tapped into the 5-minute BISI down there. Hasn't tapped into it. Took the low, stayed above consequent encroachment. So, yeah, man, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But again, I see this as a market out of sync. So, that being said, man, we will return tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Let's pop up the excuse me, the economic calendar. So tomorrow's Tuesday. Starting screen. So Fed speaks at 8:30. ISM manufacturer PMI, JOLTS jobs opening, and ISM manufacturer pricing at 9. So we will be at the charts before then. Before any of that news hits. Like I said, this market, I see it out of sync, so I'm not even going to mess with it. And again, I only say that because London high still intact in ES. London high in NASDAQ has already been ran, as well as the lows. Tap into consequent encroachment. ES ran this low, left that, but its high still is intact. So to me, I see out of sync. Sure, yeah, there was one decent move down into here. Same thing here. One off of this 5 minute down into here. So, but again, be safe, and we will be back tomorrow, same time, same place, same pretty face. Holla.